everyone, welcome to my first weapons tutorial video. And in this tutorial we're going to be building a couple of weapons that are pretty complex and not so self-explanatory. Now some of the other weapons you'll see in this series will not be built here just because they are very simple and you kind of just need to look at them to build them. So let's get started. So first we're going to be building one of two guns. And these are just really simple, really small, and I use them with one of my tank MOX transformer, and you'll probably see him really soon. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this piece right here, which is at it's closer to a 90-degree angle than this piece, as you can see, and you're going to put a red peg in it. Next you're going to take this 3-long axle piece and stick it in right here. Then you're going to take this piece right here and put it on. And there you go. There's a start. Next what you want to do is take this piece, put in this 3-long pin, and then put this in like that. Now here's the tricky part. This has to be assembled in a certain way. So first what you want to do is you're going to take one of these feet and put it in this hole right here. Then you're going to take this and just rest it right there in that little gap. Then you take this other one and you put it on so that it uses that hole right there. Next what you want to do is come around to here and you want to slide this forward just like that. Take this last sword blade, stick it into that cross hole that's open right in there. And there you go. There is your gun. Now this is a little bit movable, but that's okay. And this gun actually looks really nice. I really like this design and just really cool looking with these blades here. And then you have this simple handle. It's just really simple to build, but really good looking. You could swap these blades out for like almost anything. You could put something like super long up here or something super long down here, or just like pretty much any blade you want. You could put it on here and turn this into some kind of awesome blade weapon gun thing. So there are supposed to be two of these, and here's the other one. And these just look really cool together. They are quite large to be pistols, especially when you put them in a MOX hands, but they could be classified as kind of medium rifles or something like that. And one thing that is pretty cool about this, setting that off to the side, is that you could swap it out with different kinds of feet. So say you didn't like these feet, well then you just slide this back and remove that, and then you can just pull these apart. Then what you could do is set these aside, take these type of feet or whatever feet you have and put these on instead. And I haven't tested any of these, so hopefully they work. So then just put everything back together and you slide this in, put the blade back, and there you go. More spiky looking gun. Not bad. Pretty cool. Another type of foot you could use here. Assemble this, set that off to the side. You could use these Hero Factory feet, which are pretty large, but they do work. And I'm sure you figured out why. Well, this one doesn't, but as long as these feet have these two technicals, 3 wide, as you can see, since that's 3 wide and this is, it has to be 3 wide and just under this axle pin that you would use to put the foot on. If any foot has an arrangement like that, then you can use it with this gun. So I'll just show you a few examples real quick. And there we go. Slide that in on the last blade, and there you go. You could have this type of looking gun if you want. And then let's do one more example. So yeah guys, this gun is like super customizable with all these different types of feet. So you could just find some feet in your collection, whatever feet you have, and use them. Alright, so these last pair actually doesn't work out. So that's actually all I have at the moment. So I'll just put this back together real quick. And yeah, this is just so simple to build, yet it looks really good, very customizable. All depends on what kind of feet you have. And finally, you get a use for those old Bionicle feet, besides as feet, if you know what I mean. Come on. Get in there. There we go. So yeah guys, a really simple gun, really simple to build, really nice looking. And there is the first weapon of this weapons tutorial. Okay, now for the second weapon of this weapons tutorial. This is actually a little cannon me and my older brother designed. Well, I'm pretty sure he designed it and I kind of copied it. But oh well. He designed it, and it was supposed to be like a substitute for those cannons that came out with the 4.0 series, those little ball shooters, which we have 2 now, but we do only have 2. But so yeah, so I actually kept this together because I really liked it, and it was very useful as a beast head, specifically for dragons, because I would build a lot of dragon mocks and I'd use this gun as the head since I didn't have anything better. Alright, so let's get started. What you want to do is take one of these pieces, put in a cross axle on both sides like that. Then you put this Thornax shooter half right on here. And this gun is actually pretty simple, doesn't look too bad, and it's one of the few things I have that is kind of color coded. It was a bit accidental. Anyway, what you want to do is take this 4-long axle piece and put on these 2 flats, Technic flats, just like that. Slide this tube on here, then put this on. Really simple. Slide that onto the foot, and there you have it. Really simple to build, really fast build, very simple, very good looking, and you can kind of see right here why I use it as a beast head, because it looks like there's a little open mouth here. Pretty nice looking cannon. I've used this a lot in the past with mocks, and we still only have 2 of the 4.0 ball shooters, so I will probably use this a lot in the future. And you definitely should see this on a lot of future mocks. So there it is. Pretty nice looking, kind of color coded. And yeah, there's that cannon. Alright guys, let's move on to the next build. And this one is a long rifle, which I built for 2 of my beast mocks. And I really didn't want to take this apart, but I did to build the next weapon that we're going to be assembling. But anyway, this one's really cool, a little bit more involved, but really good looking, just really fun to play with and look at. So let's get started. You take this piece, which you really should get a lot of if you can, very useful. Put on one of these connectors. Next, what you want to do, take this piece right here, put on this 4-long axle. Put on this tube right here, then put on another one of these, then just kind of rest this piece right in there like that. That's what you want to do, is take one of these super long axles right here, put it in, put on 2 of these plates just like that, then put on another tube. Next, what you want to do is go ahead and slide. Well, actually, what you do need to do is take that back off, slide it on here first, then slide this on here, just like that. Then what you want to do is put in one of these bushings, let's see, put on this piece, also a very useful piece. Then put on this double axle connector. Put on this gray pin or axle right here. Not sure how long that is. It's probably a 5. Then another double axle connector. So now what you want to do is you want to take a 3 long axle piece, slide it right in like that, then go ahead and put on this plate like that, and then this Thornax shooter half like that. Almost done here. Next you want to put on this piece, also very useful. Put on this angled piece and put on this red axle. There you have it, almost done. Now for the side plates, just slide 2 of these shields on either side right onto there, and there you go, your very own cool looking rifle. And I must say, I really do like this. You could redesign it so many ways, like you just take this off, put it right onto the arm or on an extra attachment or something. But yeah, there's that, and yeah, just really cool looking and kind of simple to build. Alright guys, let's get started building the 4th and final weapon of the weapons tutorial. This is a gun slash sword thing where the sword blade can flip out, which you'll see once we're done. Based it on the Gundam Gene Sword 3, which I don't watch Gundam, so don't ask me any questions like who's your favorite character, because I don't know anybody. Anyway, let's get started. And you're going to put this little double axle connector right here, right on there. Then you're going to put in this axle piece right there. Then you want to put this piece right here, right on there. Nice, simple. And when you finish this, it'll look pretty complex, but actually it's pretty simple to build. As you can see, it doesn't take many parts and it isn't too complicated. Next, you're going to take one of these pieces and one of these 3 long axles, put that in there and do that twice, like so. Next, you're going to put this 3 long pin in one of them. Next, you're going to take these pieces right here, which are commonly used in Bionicle for like suspension or whatever it's called. I think you know what I mean. You've probably seen these before, or maybe not. Anyway, you're going to stick them in, and they will be loose and twirl around, but that's okay for now. So next, what you want to do is peg this in right here, just like that. Put a 3 long axle right through here, then put on the other one. There you go. Everything's nice and stable. Next, you want to put one of these 3 long pins through here, and then I use this just because I had to use that 3 long pin, another 3 long pin somewhere else. So you just put this in there and it doesn't cause any problems later. You just put on this 3 long beam, put on another blue pin, then put on this piece right here like so, then put on the other one, and as you can see, no problems, doesn't move at all. Alright, next what you're going to want to do, take this axle piece, it's most likely 5 long, I don't know the exact measurement, slide it right through there, and then put on this bushing right at the end. Next what you want to do is put on another bushing, then a half bushing, and then that's about it for now. So there's your first assembly all done. Now what you want to do is take one of these plates here, put on 2 of these pieces on the sides, just like that. put another plate on top. There we go. Slide that on here, just like that. And take this piece, slide it right in, and it should all fit in perfectly. Actually going to take this, or actually take this blue pin, put it on top like that, and okay. So next what you want to do is going to take this, put these two missile bodies right through, put this half bushing right on there, take this super small joint piece, put it on this 5 long armor, and I'm using the Surge one, then put it on just like this. And this technique I learned from another YouTuber, and he builds great mocks as well. So then what you want to do, kind of keep this straight, and then attach this right there. Make sure the missile pegs into there, and voila, little sword gun thing. Which, looking at it, it does look pretty complicated. Like, well, I guess you wouldn't say too complicated, but it definitely doesn't look simple. And it's based on the Gene Sword 3, like I said, and it's just very cool. You could switch this out for almost any Bionicle blade, as long as it has this peg right in there, right next to the pin that you can put it into the hand with. So you could switch that out with like the Skrull blades, a Gelu blade, some of those older little small Akar blades, just about any blade with that kind of arrangement. So some of the most recent Hero Factory blades probably won't work here unless you do some major modifications. So yeah, here it is in gun mode. Looks pretty deadly. And here it is in sword mode. There you go. Pretty long, looks cool. And yeah. So that is the end of the weapon tutorial. Go ahead and leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to see more mock content like this, and I will see you guys next time.